was waiting out there, too afraid to try and make a change. But now I realize I've got to be brave, thinking out, why can't that be me? Cause I know I gotta show, yeah, what I'm capable of. Because I don't wanna be standing on the outside looking in. If I push through the clouds, standing on the inside, I'll see the stars. If you want it, shot, I'll make it. What? I got the Y factor, and all the roadblocks, they don't face me. What? I just to knock them down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh yeah. If you want it, you can take it now. Are you ready? Cause I got the way. Yeah, I got the way. I got the Y factor. Time to go hard, I'm not gonna fade. I can feel the eyes are watching me. There's only one chance, so you can't be late. Starting now, I'm making that change. It's my goals, and I know, I gotta make them come true. Because I don't wanna be standing on the outside looking in. If I push.
Hello, good day everyone. Good afternoon, good morning. How are you all doing? Happy weekend. You are welcome to our healthy living shows. Yeah, I'm so glad and excited to welcome you all. You are all welcome. My name is Jessica, and this morning and this afternoon, yeah, we are going to be cooking a healthy delicacy. And we're also going to be making some yummy fruit salad. All right. But before I introduce my recipes for today, before I introduce my menus, my recipes for today, all I can say is that please thank you for joining us on the show. Please like, comment, and also share this video. I have done my own part. I'm always doing my own part by displaying, bringing different menus every weekend. So I want you to also subscribe, share, comment, and also like this video. We want your interaction. We want to interact. We want your comment, okay? If you're not in the area we can prove better, please do not let us know, all right? And we will get back to you as soon as possible. All right. So if you are wondering what we are going to be cooking today on the show, we are going to be making crabs and shrimp stew. Have you had crabs and shrimp stew before? Crabs and shrimp stew. I'm also going to be making orange juice fruit salad. That sounds fascinating, isn't it? All right. Okay, so before I dive straight into the introduction of my recipes, I'm going to first of all wash my hands with soap and water. Like I always say, before you start cooking anything in the kitchen, ensure you wash your hands with soap and water. Very important. Okay? Very, very important so that you do not end up contaminating the food with some bacteria. Always wash and wash and wash and wash and wash. All right, so this program is sponsored by Salad Master. Thank you, Salad Master. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Elza Region. All right, thank you also very much. Okay, so for our recipes, for our crabs and shrimp stew, okay, I'm going to be using red chilies and red scotch bonnets. Okay, what I mean by red chilies, shombo and atarodo. Okay, or ose. And we are going to be using crabs. Okay, this crabs was gotten fresh, alive. Okay, by the time we remove the bark and the dirt. So this is it. And when I'm doing this crab, I'm going to be showing you all, telling you all how you can clean your crabs very well. Okay, it's not just getting it and cooking it straight up. No, there is a procedure for it. All right, and then I'm also going to be using fresh tomatoes. No, this is Healthy Living Show. We try as much as possible to bring you fresh plant-based, all right, which is more healthy and hygienic. I'm also going to be using some onions, green bell peppers, spring onions, our wonderful shrimps, And this is our potatoes. Okay, so I'm going to be baking this potato with the skin on. Yeah, you heard me. So it's either we bake it or we roast it. The choice is all yours. And then for my spice, I'm going to be using Cajun spice and of course some salt to taste. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be using Cajun spice and also some salt to taste. All right. Okay. So my recipes are for orange juice fruit salad. Orange juice. If you're wondering why orange fruit salad, you're gonna see that. So I wanted to stay to the end of this show because it's going to be fabulous. All right, it's going to also be entertaining and wonderful. So I'm going to be using some ripe, fresh oranges, ripe papaya. Okay. Red grapes. Okay, red grape. You can also substitute this for your strawberries. Okay, but if you didn't get strawberry, red grapes is also nice. Then red apple and English pear. All right. And I'll also be using honey. Okay, if you're wondering what honey is going to be doing inside our fruit salad, do not go anywhere. Just stay to the end so that you see the fantastic, amazing orange fruit salad. We are going to be making all this today. And for my shrimp stew and crab stew, we are going to be cooking this in our wonderful Salad Master healthy cooking system. All right. I'm hearing a lot of testimonies about this amazing cookware when you use it in the right way. You don't use it like a normal conventional pot and pan. No. Okay. So I'm going to be sharing you the benefit too of Salad Master healthy cooking system. All right. Without further much ado, so let's dive straight into the cooking process. Okay. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start by boiling my tomatoes, my fresh tomatoes, my red chilies and my red scotch bonnet, because in Salad Master we try as much. We do not use tin, like tin tomatoes or tin stuff, no, because those ones are kind of preserved with some chemicals, which we don't want, because this is a healthy living show. So here I have my red chili, red scotch bonnet, and also my fresh tomatoes. So you can imagine cooking dates, cooking healthier meal, using this wonderful Salad Master wonderful system, eating mostly plant-based every day. You can imagine the level of your immune system. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to be using our Salad Master healthy cooking system. Right. I already have double handles in here, the long and the shorter one, which are also detachable. All right, so we are going to rinse this. Okay, so these are the one I'm going to use for the tomatoes, and also this one, I'm going to use this 11-inch. This is our 11-inch, which I'm going to use for the roasting or for the baking and the roasting of the potatoes. And then these are 7 quarts, which already preheated. I'm going to be using this one for the crab stew. All right, so the first thing we are going to be adding here is our fresh tomatoes. Okay, so you don't need water because fresh tomatoes has their own natural moisture. All right, so you don't need water. Had it been is this red chilies and the red scotch bonnet, we just add only water because they don't have much water to cook by themselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these fresh tomatoes first. Let it be underneath so that it can release the water. And then with the aid of my Salad Master toner, I'm going to be adding in my red chili. So for some of you that don't like spicy food, you put lesser, more of jumbo, that is red chilies, and lesser red scotch bonnet, because red chili too is also very spicy. But this is crab stew and shrimp stew, so we have to make this be very spicy, okay? So that we do not start feeling nauseous after eating it. Okay, and then we cover. So I'm turning on the heat now. So we are going to allow this to simmer for just about 5 minutes. Then the tomatoes and the red chilies will be ready. So the next one I'm going to start doing is by putting my baked tomatoes, my sweet potatoes inside my 11 inch. So this is sweet potatoes. If wondering, the skin are still very on. So I soak this about 15 to 20 minutes. Just soak it in water so that the sand and the dirt come off easily once you use a vegetable brush like this to scrape it very well. All right, to scrub it very, very well. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to demonstrate. Just wash it under a running tap using our vegetables brush, because in Salad Master, we do not peel any tuber crops like your Irish potatoes, sweet potatoes, beetroots, carrots, ginger, anything at all grown under the soil. All you just do is to wash them thoroughly with brush and make sure they are well and clean. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be using my Salad Master knife to cut this in round shapes. Okay, in round shapes so that we put that. Okay, trying to so that you can see this properly. I hope you can see that. Oh, I hope you can see Odex. Okay, let's just manage this space. I don't have much space. Okay. Okay, so this is it. So I'm going to cut this in biteable sizes, just round shapes. So if you are not comfortable with the skin on, don't worry. After you finish baking or roasting, you can use your knife to cut off the back, the skin, thereby you are still retaining the medicinal value in the sweet potatoes. Okay? All we are just after is that for you not to peel off, because when you peel, you're peeling most of the nutrients, the medicinal value away, because that is what our dietitian said. Our dietitian said that if you peel any of your tuber crops, you are peeling some of the nutrients away. And also imagine after peeling, then you wash like 2 or 3 times and you lose color and also lose taste, and then you lose flavor and you lose the medicinal value. So that is the reason why we don't peel, because peeling is also one of the enemies to nutrition. All right. So you see that? Okay. So what you have to do is that we're going to be baking this inside our Salad Master healthy cooking system. And it also comes with the chargeable handles. Just press it in. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do, just like you preheat your oven before you start baking anything. So this my 11-inch is already preheated. Whoa, beautiful, yeah. All right, so with the aid of my Salad Master toner, I'm going to add in, yeah. So I'm going to add in the sliced potatoes. And we are going to cover this. So when it turns brown the other side, we flip it over. But you have to reduce the heat. So after I add in this, I'm going to reduce the heat. So like I said, if you're not comfortable with the skin on, just bake it like that. And then after baking, you can then gently use a knife to cut off the skin. Thereby you're not losing any nutrients at all. So, so we are going to be, baking this. Then we have to reduce the temperature, the heat, because we do not cook with high heat. All right, so I've reduced this. So we are going to be baking. So when you are baking with Salad Master healthy cooking system, you cover. just like the same way, the same process as if you are cooking. Okay, when you are roasting and then you slightly open, or when you are frying, you leave slightly open. Okay, so because we are baking now, we are going to cover. All right, all right. Okay, all right, so that is it. All right, so that is it. So there we have our tomatoes, red chilies, red scotch bonnet cooking in our 9-inch skillet. That is 9-inch skillet. And we also have our Irish sweet potatoes baking inside our 11-inch skillet. Okay, when you are baking, you need to cover. All right. All right. So that is that. So the next thing I'm going to start by doing now is that I'm going to start by blending my tomatoes. Okay. So the tomatoes, it should be ready now. Let's check our tomatoes. Whoa. So you see that you don't need to add any water because tomatoes have their own natural moisture, okay, to cook that. That's like most vegetables, yeah. So you don't need to add any water there. I remember that salad master too is sanitary calibrated, yeah, so that nothing goes out, no vapor goes out, and no vapor, nothing goes in, nothing goes. I see that is airtight. Okay, so this is airtight, right? Okay. All right, so let me show you. Okay. So you know that the tomatoes is ready when there is a crack on the tomatoes, and then the red pepper and the red scotch bonnet and the red chili strings. They know it's ready. You can see the cracking on the tomatoes. So this is ready. So when we're done with this, it's going to be looking as if it's a puree, like a tomato puree. Very beautiful and nice too. All right, so, okay. So I'm just going to keep this stirring a little stir so that we can cool down a little bit. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to put inside the blender first is the tomatoes. And if there's any excess water left in the tomato that you just boil, remember we do not add any water in there. You don't need to trash the water or drain the water out. Just use the water to blend your tomatoes. Okay. So I'm going to be blending this with the aid of my blender. It's already a little bit cold. So you put the tomatoes down first. I'm not using any tinned tomatoes. Mostly in our cooking, we don't use tinned tomatoes because we try as much as possible to avoid canned food. No, food sealed in cans. Use fresh. Use everything fresh, which contains a lot of more nutrients. All right. Okay, so I'm going to be blending this. Okay. All right, so you see that is very easy and simple. Okay. So this method, or rather this process, is very, very easy and simple. You don't have to cook, you don't have to blend. Yeah, after blending, then you start cooking the tomatoes for more than 20-30 minutes, waiting for it to dry up. Thereby, you are cleaning the more medicine value, the medicinal value in the tomatoes. Yeah, you don't have to just boil your tomatoes, your red chilies, just for only 4 to 5 minutes. And then it's ready. When you blend it to be thick, remove the sour taste easier, and the medicinal value are still not intact. All right, so I'm going to be adding my fresh tomatoes. I'm going to be adding my fresh tomatoes too. Sorry about that sound. Okay. All right, so I'm going to be adding my fresh onions. is always good. Like I always say, add a lot of tomatoes, add a lot of onions in your food. It makes your food to be more delicious. If you don't like seeing naked onions in your food, it's better to blend them. And also know that onions contains a lot of vitamins. Help to boost your immune system. Okay. All right. All right, so we are going to also blend this. That is it. Okay, so I just finished blending in my, okay. I just finished blending in my tomatoes. All right. Okay, so this is my blended tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, red scotch bonnet, and red chili. Noting tomatoes there. Okay. All right. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, I want to preheat my 7-inch. This is my 7. It's already preheated already. This is my 7-inch. But this thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little water in there, just a little, because the cookware is already preheated. So once I pour in the pepper, we are going to be choking on pepper. So we just add a little water. So I'm even going to add water because of the crab, but I'm going to add a little water. All right, so you do not choke. I do not start choking and coughing and sneezing, which is not good while cooking. All right, so this is the blended tomatoes, red chili, and the red scotch bonnets. We add this in here. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So crab stew and shrimp stew is very easy to prepare. Very, very easy to prepare. Okay. Okay. So then I have my tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, the red chilies, and also the red scotch bonnet cooking. Then it's time for me to add in my shrimps and also my crabs and also some seasoning. So let me just gather everything here at once so that it will be easier for us to add everything. Okay. Beautiful and nice. Okay, so let's have a look. Whoa, this is absolutely amazing. All right. So first thing I'm going to be adding is my Cajun spice. Okay, so this is Cajun spice. So this Cajun spice does not contain any MSG at all. It's just a combination of oregano, dry herbs, oregano, paprika, sea salt. So whenever you want to add this, your Cajun spice, first add this first before you taste for salt, before you add your sea salt, okay? So I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon. Okay, so this is 1 tablespoon of Cajun spice. So you can get this in local market or shopping mall, all right? Okay, so the next one I'm going to be adding sea salt. Half of my tablespoon, because the Cajun spice already contains sea salt. So we need to be careful. So you'll be wondering why I didn't taste it for salt. Don't worry, I'm used to cooking, so I know the quantity that will be enough already. Okay, so we give this a good stir. Okay. All right. So the first thing I'm going to be adding is my shrimps. So the shrimps is already washed, and I washed them again with salt. So I'll be adding shrimps. So shrimps is very, very good for you. You know, it said that anything that does not contain blood gives blood. So shrimps gives a lot of blood. Okay. All right. And this is our crabs. Okay. This is our crabs, crabs. So this is our crabs, which is already washed, already too. So this crab was gotten alive. Then you remove the hard shell and some of the dirt out, and then you wash it thoroughly with salt. Okay. So if you are not using it immediately, make sure that you keep it frozen so that it does not get bad, because it gets bad very easily. Okay, so we add in our crabs, and crabs too are very, very healthy. Okay, crabs are packed with proteins, which is important for building and maintaining muscles. No wonder they have their own muscles. As in, the elbows are just like this. So they are packed with proteins. Okay, which is very good for building muscles, and they also contains omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, and selenium. Also contain folates, iron, and zinc. Okay. So the reason why I'm stirring this, I want the potato, I want the stew. This is stew already. So I want the stew to cover the crabs so that the ingredients can well penetrate or can be well converted with the crabs. No need of adding extra water because the crabs and the shrimps still have their own natural moisture. All right. Okay, so we are going to cover this and allow this to simmer for about 10 good minutes. So once it's okay, we can then garnish it with our bell pepper and our spring onions. All right. All right, so while we are waiting for our crabs and shrimps to get ready, let's check our potatoes. Oh, okay. Wow. So this is already soft. This is already done. Okay. This is already done. So what we are going to do, we are still going to reduce the heat, okay, and still leave it covered. Remember, we are baking, so Adibi, we are roasting just to slant it this way. So we are baking, we still have to put this and reduce it. All right. Okay. So that is that. Our sweet potatoes baking nicely and good. And also our crabs and shrimps too cooking nicely. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to prep down my bell pepper, green bell pepper, and my spring onions, because this is what I'll be using to garnish my shrimps and crab stew. All right. So have you tried crab stew before? If you haven't tried it yet, I think this is the time to try it. All right. And this stew, we are cooking with absolutely no oil and no MSG. Okay. Cooking this in a more healthier way using our wonderful, phenomenal Salad Master healthy cooking system. Okay. So these are my green bell pepper, the green bell pepper. So I'm just going to use one of these, one of those. Wow. So fresh pepper, red green bell pepper still gives your food this nice, yummy aroma and flavor. Okay. So you can do varieties of different stew. You don't have to make your chicken stew, your fish stew, beef stew, snail stew. You can also do crab stew, prawn stew, mushroom stew, and the likes. All right. So you can try different varieties. Very, very good. Okay. So if you want to add the different colors of the red the bell pepper, it's nice. You can also add the orange, the green, the red, the yellow. Just have the rainbow colors. It's also nice and beautiful, right? Okay, so the next one I'm going to be adding in my spring onions too. This is already washed too. So we'll be adding these spring onions. So you can also use your spring onions or your red bell pepper for garnishing or side dish. Okay. Beautiful and nice. Okay. All right. So let's. Yup. Okay. All right. So I have sliced my spring onions and my red bell pepper. So I'm just gonna set this one here because we still have about I think we still have about 5 minutes for our stew, cram stew. So while we are waiting for our stew to get ready, so you can see the vapor valve here, the valve here thickening. What is it saying to me? So whenever you are using Salad Master Healthy Cooking System, always listen to this. Is your friend in the kitchen. You don't have to ignore this. So you listen to it because what is telling you that you are losing nutrients. Turn me down, turn me down, turn me down. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to reduce the temperature. Okay. All right, and let's check. Wow, it's steaming nicely. And I'm perceiving the crumbs and the shrimps. I love the aroma already. All right, so next one we are going to do our fruit salad. While we are waiting for our stew, cram stew, we are going to quickly do our fruit salad. All right, our fruit salad. So at the beginning of the show, I said that I'm going to be doing orange juice fruit salad. All right, orange juice fruit salad. So if you are just joining me and you are wondering what we are making on the show or we are cooking today. So today we are cooking crabs and crabs. We are cooking crabs and shrimp stew with orange juice fruit salad. Okay, so we're almost done with the sweet potatoes and the crab stew is almost ready. Okay, so before I start with my orange fruit juice, let's just finish up with our baking potatoes. Okay, so that we do not forget it there, and then I don't want it to get burned. Okay, so this is almost ready. Wow. Remember, when you are baking, you cover. So this is almost ready. It's soft, very, very soft. Okay, so this is ready. Our baked sweet potatoes is ready. So I'm going to turn it off, and then we can continue with our crab stew. Okay, need to get my chopping board. All right. All right. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be cutting, slicing, chopping, dicing, shredding with my wonderful Salad Master food processor. Okay, no kitchen. I repeat, no kitchen is complete without this phenomenal, wonderful Salad Master food processor. Imagine having this at the side of your kitchen or the center of your kitchen table. Okay, you don't have to kind of get tired of slicing your vegetable, your fruit, or your salad making all the time. You just need to get everything ready, and sharply, everything is ready. So the first thing I'm going to slice is my apple. So we are using red apples. Okay, let me quickly do a recap on the recipes again. I'll be using for my orange juice fruit salad. I'm going to be using papaya, orange, red grapes, English pear, red apples, and honey. All right. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is my apple. I'm going to be using my cone number 3, which is written FF underneath. Okay. So you can see that it's anti-clockwise, easy to face, easy to maintain. All right. You can see how nice and easy I'm using this to slice. Voila. And again. So our customer said that it saved them up to 50% of their slicing, cutting, shredding in the kitchen, because it comes with up to 5 to 6 blades. Very easy. It's a master of fruits and vegetable salad. All right. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be slicing again, apple. You can see that our fruit salad is very rich. So here I have up to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 5 different fruits. And this is the season of fruit. So it's very good to actually eat food and fruit in season. Then you get them more fresh. Okay, the medicinal values are still very much intact. Okay, so I'm still slicing my English pear. Wow, nice and easy. Okay. Wow. So the next one we are going to be adding in our red grapes. Okay, all these items I having on my slab here, they're already washed and clean. We need to always rinse them. So I'm no need of cutting my grapes, just to pluck them from the stem and then just add it in. You can also add green grapes. Like I said from the beginning when I was introducing my recipes, you can substitute the red grape for strawberry. Strawberry is a nice, beautiful fruit with an awkward taste. It has a sweet and sour taste. Okay. All right. So it's also very good to eat your fruits. Very, very good to eat your fruits and your fruit salad and your vegetable salad in the morning. Or you can take them as a light night for dinner, just like, because it's very light. Okay. And always ensure you have fruit and vegetable salad too all the time. Make sure to eat them because they're also very good. Okay. All right. So I have this here. I'm not yet done. I'm still coming to pawpaw, to our papaya. Okay. So we have our fresh papaya. Which I'm also going to be adding With this papaya, I'm going to be using my knife to cut the eggs. Also wash my hand. Okay. On my knee, I need to use my hand gloves. My hand gloves, very, very important. I don't want mine. Okay, I'm going to slice with my knife, salad master knife. All right. So I'm going to be adding papaya. Wow. Nice and easy. So papaya too is very, very good for clear skin. And then we're also going to be adding orange too. You can add the orange zest. It's not compulsory and it's not mandatory. All right. Okay. So we just cut this in small, small cubes. In tiny, tiny cubes. Okay. Wow. All right, so I'm going to be adding this too. All right. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding in my orange juice. So I'm going to cut this orange into halves, and I'm also going to be adding it with a plum. Yeah. So I hope you can see that. You know that orange is loaded with vitamins, clear skin, making your skin glowing. All right, so I'm going to extract the juice by using Salad Master Code #1 just to trap in some of the seed. So you make sure that too that the plum too goes in, because the plum too also contains a fiber. Okay. Well, just have to be patient while doing this, just to try to get as much juice as possible. All right, okay. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, and also share this video so we can go on a short break. And when we get back, we are going to be serving our stew crabs with crabs with shrimps and orange juice fruit salad.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Standing in line, just waiting out there to afraid to try and make a change. But now I realize I've got to be brave. Thinking out, why can't that be me? Cause I know I gotta show, yeah, what I'm capable of. Because I don't wanna be standing on the outside looking in. If I push through the clouds, standing on the inside, I'll see the stars. If you want it, shot, I'll make it. Well, I got the Y factor, and all the roadblocks, they don't face me. Well, I just to knock them down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh yeah. If you want it, you can take it now. Are you ready? Cause I got the way. Yeah, I got the way. I got the Y factor. Time to go hard, I'm not gonna fade. I can feel the eyes are watching me. There's only one chance, so you can't be late. Starting now, I'm making that change. It's my goals, and I know, I gotta make them come true. Because I don't wanna be standing on the outside looking in. If I push.
All right, so you are welcome back to our healthy living shows. Please, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. Okay. All right, press the red bell button so that you get all upcoming videos once it's uploaded, you'll be the first to be notified. All right, and also share this video, like, and also comment. Okay. All right, so I'm done with extracting the juice. Orange juice. Is now time for us to mix everything up. Okay. Okay, so I need to show you this orange juice. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is the orange juice. Okay. The orange juice with the pulp in there. All right, so what I'm going to add in here, I'm going to add in my honey. We are going to be adding 1 tablespoon of honey. Or I can even use Oreo maple syrup. Good. Okay. So like I said, you can use the zest of the orange, but I don't want that. If you want to use that, that is also fine. So we are going to stir this very well. Wow. Okay. All right. So then I'm going to be dishing these two in our glass cups. Okay. So, but before I do that, I have to turn my fruit salad so that everything can be can combine together. Just gently. Oh. So in here I have ripe papaya, English pear, red apples, red grapes, and of course, orange juice. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to be adding is adding the fruits in a glass cup. Whoa, looking yummy. And then we are going to be adding in our extracted juice, orange juice, with also with the pulp. Beautiful. So the last one. This food. So you stir again. So orange juice mixed with honey and also the orange pulp. Beautiful. Wow. All right. Okay. So that is it. That is our fruit salad, fruit orange juice salad. Yeah. Orange juice fruit salad. So then let's get back to our crab stew with shrimps and baked potatoes. Baked potatoes. Let me get the plate I'll use for dishing ready. Okay. All right. So like I said, we're going to be leaving this crab stew for 10 minutes and this is okay now. So I'm going to be adding in my sliced spring onions and green pepper so that the color will be more popped. Pop the color. This smells yummy. Wow. This smells so yummy. All right. All right, so it's time for me to dish this. All the crumbs with their muzzle. So you can see how red the stew is. Noting tomatoes in there. It's looking absolutely yummy. Absolutely yummy. Okay. All right. So there it is, our cram stew. You can also eat this with rice, boiled yam, or anything of your choice. I can just have it as a whole meal. Beautiful. So I'm turning off the electric hob because the crab stew is ready. Okay. So for our baked sweet potatoes, let's have a look. This is ready. Wow. It's yummy, soft, moist. So if you don't want to eat the skin of the potatoes, you can just easily use your knife and cut it off. The most important thing is to retain the nutrients in the sweet potatoes by not peeling and okay, that is enough. By not peeling off the skin and also washing it off in water. Okay, so this is our crab stew, crabs and shrimp stew with baked sweet potatoes. We bake the sweet potato with the skin on. All right. So I'm gonna create enough space so that I can position this very well. Just have to go off. Right. Okay. So we've done with the orange fruit salad, yeah, and also with the crabs and shrimp stew with baked sweet potatoes using our wonderful, phenomenal, amazing Salad Master healthy cooking system made of titanium 316. All right. So now I'm going to be inviting Mr. Tony. Okay. So he's coming. Yeah. Thank you for joining me on this show. Thank you.
Chef Jessica, they can't see me. They can't see me. I don't. They're probably thinking that Chef Jessica. What's wrong with Chef Jessica today? Because Chef Jessica's going, welcome, Mr. Tony, and he's not here. Wow. Chef Jessica, I was watching. I was like everyone out there, guys. Welcome to the show. And if it's your first time on the show, welcome. But you know what? I was watching on TV, and it was looking so beautiful. Yeah. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she wonderful? Wow. This, guys, colors. Look at the colors. Oh, these colors.
Yeah.
So just share with us quickly. What do we have here?
Okay,
this color here. Let me just bring this out because this looks amazing. Is this finished, by the way?
Yeah.
I know I'm coming to disturb your passion, but is this finished?
Yeah, it's finished.
Ooh, this looks nice. So when would we have something like this? Is this like a pino colada? What's this? With some fruits in? What do we have here?
Well, we have English pear there. We have red grapes. We have papaya. We have red apples.
Wow.
And then we have orange juice with the pop and also honey.
All right. So this is very healthy.
Yeah, very, very healthy.
Very healthy. So can I put this here?
Okay, yeah, you can.
So we also got some grapes there. Is that grapes for the design?
Yes,
design?
yeah. Just for designing
and then
it.
over here, it's colorful also. What do we have here? I know you told them already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have some. Oh, that looks baked.
Mm-hmm.
That looks nice and baked.
Yeah.
Wow. Looks nice and baked. And then we got some. Is that a crab?
Yeah, that is crabs and shrimps.
But the crab still looks alive.
No, he's cooked already.
It's still cooked. But there's some shell on there. What do you do with the shell?
You just crack. No, you just crack it with your spoon. Yeah.
Crack it with
comes.
spoon.
Yeah. Crack it, or just use your teeth to bite it off.
Teeth. I don't have many teeth there. Looks like the teeth. The crab looks like teeth. Anyway, guys, look. Chef Jessica is the expert. You see, we've got the crab. So we've got crab, and we've got shrimps.
Yes.
And then we've got the baked
sweet potatoes with the skin on.
Wow, this looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. Yeah. And is there anything else I should say?
No. I think you have something to say with the night. Salad Master 9.
Guys, you know what? I'd like to say thank you very much for coming on the show. Thank you very much, Chef Jessica, our champion. Every week, faithful every week.
Thank you, sir.
Guys, I should salute you.
Oh,
guys, we salute you, the customers.
Yeah.
The customers. And you know what? Anybody, look, we would love you to share this program. Share it. Get people to like it, get people to share it. And guess what? We've got our knives again. So next week, we're going to have a raffle. Another raffle next week. Am I right? Another raffle next week?
Yes, sir.
Raffle. So guess what? Any of you that share this now, guess what you get? You get this nice, Salad Master. Anything Salad Master is so beautiful. It's so great. Look at that. Our Sankofa knife. Look at that. Ooh. I'm sure you used that today.
Of course, I did.
The Salad Master. This is yours.
Wow.
Say it's yours. Say it's mine. It's mine. Say it's mine. It's mine. And it will be yours. Guess what you have to do? All you have to do is share this link. And guess what? We're going to run a raffle. And whoever wins that raffle gets this knife. And if any of you really want this knife, if you really want this knife, you don't have to pay for it. All you got to do, if you don't want to be in a raffle, is all you've got to do is book a presentation for a family. And if you book a presentation for 2 families, we will give this to you for free. Free, yes, free. So you get 2 families that you think would like to see our Salad Master nutritional cooking system.
Exactly.
And if you get them to see it, we'll come to their home, and guess what? You get one of these free. And guess what? If any of them decide they want to invest in Salad Master nutritional cooking system, guess what happens next? This Salad Master machine is yours.
Wow.
So wow. You get 2 gifts. Two gifts. But guess what? If you just want to share this link on your YouTube, on your Twitter, on your Instagram, you can be on a raffle next week. We're going to pull that raffle next week. So start sharing when? Start sharing when? Now. Start sharing when?
Now.
Start sharing when? Now. So thank you, Chef Jessica. I want to say last word, and I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Salad Master in Nigeria, to make this possible. Thank you for the office, Victoria Island office. If you want to come and taste this food, by the way, just come down to Victoria Island office. We're in Oniro Estate, and you can come and taste Chef Jessica's cuisine, the best cuisine in the world. Not just the best cuisine in the world, the best healthy cuisine in the world. Yeah. Guess what I'm looking forward to, Chef Jessica? I am looking forward to eating this and to drinking this and to say to everyone next week how good it was. Yeah, so that's me. So Chef Jessica, do you want to say a few words?
Just please, if you just want this, I want you to also try this the orange juice fruit salad, and tell me. I want to know next week how it comes out and also the taste. All right, not just washing. I also want you to have a taste. All right, try it out. All right. Thank you also very much for joining us on today's show. We appreciate you. We are grateful. Thank you.
So Chef Jessica says, try it, and tell us next week how it's going to taste. Yeah. Guess what? I'm going to try it now, and I'm going to tell Chef Jessica now how it tastes. Okay. So we'd like to say thank you much. Thank you very much, everyone out there. And guess what? Medium,
click, low, and we go.
Again.
Medium, click, low, and we go.
Salad Master.
We change love.